Yo, what's up, everyone? It's been 5 years. 5 years of The Crafting Dead. As of February 15th, 2025, marks the 5 year anniversary for The Crafting Dead that we are currently working on. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a day late. Yes, I'm a day late, but it's here. I'm addressing the 5 year anniversary. I'm not gonna lie, you guys probably don't know the 5 year anniversary because it's not something that I would talk about. And hell, I wouldn't even post a video like this. The only thing that I've really done for this channel, post trailers and post the episodes, and then go ghost for a couple of months until the next season comes out. But since it's a 5 year anniversary, I'm coming here with some news. The Crafting Dead has been ongoing since February 15th, 2020. And in that time, this five years we've been doing this, we have made 6 seasons. Now, the sixth season kind of ended on a cliffhanger, but with a good ending. It kind of, like, the ending kind of looks like it's it for the show. But that's not the ending. There will be one more season for The Crafting Dead, The Crafting Dead Season 7, and that will be considered the final season for The Crafting Dead. We are currently in works of doing Season 7. I have no release date because we are still working on it, and the process is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I write this stuff down and I write the scenes out, and writing the scripts takes a while. And then also the recording process takes a while because then we have to get everybody on, we have to get everyone ready, and then we got to record our scenes. Like, it's just a long process. Back then, the first 3 seasons didn't have a script, didn't have scenes, didn't have lines, any of that. It was just, we would show up, who was needed for the episode, I would tell them what to do, and I would make up the scenes on the spot. So honestly, the quality for the first 3 seasons are pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, just because of that reason. And after we finished season 3, there was a 2 year gap between 3 and 4, which has been the longest gap between any season. The only reason for that is because there was a time period in my life where I didn't really hang out with those people as much, and I didn't think that it would continue after season 3. So that's where I thought it would end it. Well, that's where I thought it would end. But 2 years later, I asked everyone and was like, do you guys want to continue this? Because this is something that, like, is a passion project of mine. Like, I've always wanted to have a Minecraft roleplay and finish it. Because if you've been a long subscriber of this channel, I've had so many different roleplays on this channel that have never been done. Hell, there's been at least like 4 or 3 different Crafting Deads on this channel, and this is the longest running Crafting Dead ever. All the other ones were pretty bad. They were horrible. They were short. They weren't thought out very well. The casting was horrible. Like, everything about them was bad. I still have those videos, but they're private. So the only thing on here is The Crafting Dead. I also did another roleplay, My Hero Academia, for any of the old people who know. That one is extremely old as well, and that only made it to season 3, and we got halfway through, and then we never continued that. But I'm here with some good news. Once we finish season 7 of The Crafting Dead, no release date for that yet. I don't know when it's going to come out, but it will come out 2025, this year, most likely before June. Hell, it might even be like way earlier than that, but just guarantee that it's going to be this year. I can guarantee you that. And also, I will be dropping recaps for the first 6 seasons of The Crafting Dead. If you don't want to watch all of that, like, just to remind yourself of what's going on in the story and what brought us up to this final season, because this will be the final season. There will be no season 8 after season 7. Season 7 will be the final season, and it would be forever the final season. There will never be another one after it. So I thought of doing recaps, and I'll be honest, I don't know when those are going to be out either, but just those recaps will be out, and they will be out before I drop season 7. So it's going to be recaps, season 7 trailer, the season says I'm saying season a lot. Season 7 trailer will have the release date for season 7, and I will drop it like I normally do. I would put the release date in the trailer, and then I would drop the first episode on that day. The next day I would drop the second episode, and continuing each day I would drop every episode until it gets to the finale. So the release date, whenever that is, I'll share that with you guys in the trailer. And since it's The Crafting Dead, like it's gonna be over after season 7, you might think that there's not gonna be anything that this channel is used for. But I have a secret project coming up. Well, it's not necessarily a secret project, but it's gonna be a bigger project than The Crafting Dead. It's gonna have more episodes, it's gonna have more thought put into it, it's gonna have just a lot of different things that The Crafting Dead didn't had when it first came out. The Crafting Dead, when we first started, I had no plans. There was really no plans for it at all. It was just something that we did for fun. And when I wanted to come back for season 4, I started planning stuff out. I was like, oh, I want this to happen. I want these characters to interact this way. I want these characters to meet this way. Like I planned it out in a certain type of way because it's a passion project of mine. Like I've always wanted it to just have a role play be finished. And I feel like it should have been this one besides starting a whole new one. Because at that time I wanted to start a new one, but I was like, no, I'm not going to let that happen because it's already happened too much. So why would I end it here, you know? So we just continued. But after The Crafting Dead, after it's finally done, after the story is complete, which it will have an ending, it will have an ending that you'd be like, damn, the show's over. And I'm not going to confirm how the ending is or whatever happens. You just have to see what happens in season 7. And honestly, all the seasons that we've done so far, I've always was like the newest season is my favorite. When we did season 4, oh, season 4 is my favorite. Season 5, oh, that's my favorite. Season 6, and so on. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, the way I wrote it and the way how everything plans out, season 7 is honestly just my favorite season because it wraps everything up and it just does a lot of things that is really nice. Like we've recorded a lot of scenes for season 7, and so far season 7 has just been amazing. It's been so, like, everybody who's been acting in the scenes have done an amazing job. All the scenes have been recorded pretty good. Like everything's been amazing, and I can't wait to share it with you guys, but we're not done yet. Now with that being said, I would like to show appreciation to everybody that has been in The Crafting Dead, no matter how short, how long they've been in there, and any type of way they've helped me make these episodes. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're watching this, you know who you are. If you've helped me, you know who you are. If you've been in it, you know who you are. I would like to thank you guys so much because this would have never been possible without you guys. Like, I wouldn't be able to make episodes for as long as I've been doing if you guys haven't been helping me. And I don't think this will really go anywhere outside of like YouTube, but this was a really fun series to do. And I also want to keep on doing stuff because ever since I've been younger, I've loved writing stories. Like I used to always write stories when I was a kid, and Crafting Dead is basically kind of a passion project to me. But I'm glad that it's coming to an end, but it's not over till it's over. It's still not over, but I can almost guarantee that we will finish The Crafting Dead and the final season will come out sometime soon. No release date yet. Like I said, I still don't even know myself, but thank you everyone who has been in The Crafting Dead. And that brings me to my last point of the video. I know this is kind of a long video, but it's a 5-year anniversary. I gotta get everything I gotta say out. And this is the first type of video like this ever. Maybe, probably, not actually, nah, I have some plans in the future. But after The Crafting Dead, the plans I have is I'm going to do like a talk show of The Crafting Dead. So I'm just going to invite everybody that I can that has previously been in The Crafting Dead, and hopefully they show up, but I'm going to ask them just to go on like a show with me, and we're going to talk about past experiences like recording, behind the scenes, bloopers, all this stuff, like just a lot of behind the scenes stuff that really hasn't been like thrown out there, because the only things you guys know about behind the scenes, besides my friends that I tell, but if you're just a viewer, the only thing you guys know are just the bloopers, and that's it. So I'm gonna have like a talk show with previous cast members of The Crafting Dead, try and get as many as I can to show up, and we're just gonna talk about experiences, the past years, what's been going on, like all this stuff. We're gonna talk about all of that to finally close out The Crafting Dead as a whole it's not an actual episode. It's just we're talking about it, like our experiences and stuff, and how much fun we had making the show. And then after that, I have another project, and it will be a long project, a really long project that we've done in the past before. I've done many projects that have never finished outside of the Crafting Dead, but we are planning to redo, start from the beginning, My Hero. We're gonna do My Hero again. So if you've been a long time fan of like what I've been posting for a while, My Hero used to release literally around the same time as the first 3 seasons of the Crafting Dead. That's when we used to do them. So we haven't done them in a couple of years, and we've never continued them after, just because the cast at the time was so spread out, and I don't even speak to half of the cast anymore, like that was available at that time. So it's just kind of like we never continued it, and I kind of never wanted to because the story was pretty bad. Like I killed a lot of characters off, and a lot of characters just randomly disappeared. There wasn't really much thought put into it. It was just another passion project that I wanted to do that was fun. But I've been thinking, and I've got some people that want to continue it as well. We'll make a new one. So we're going to completely start from the beginning, and we're just going to continue building the story up from there. I'm not going to say how many seasons are guaranteed because even I don't know. I haven't done script writing. I've done a little bit of casting. I haven't even done a lot of things for it. I'm still currently working on the world for it. So I have a lot of things to get done. And hell, I'm not even done with the recaps for the Crafting Dead as far as this channel goes. So there's a lot of things I have to do in terms of just role plays in general. And I have no release date at all for My Hero. That's like later in the year. Maybe late 2025. Worst case scenario, early 2026. But I'm past, like, it's an 80% lean on us actually finishing the first season this year. And it's not going to have 7 episodes. It's going to have more than that. I'm not going to say how many episodes it has, but it just has more than 7 episodes. The first season will release later this year, like really late, maybe August, maybe, I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, it just depends how long it takes. It takes a long time for us to do 7 episodes for the Crafting Dead. So it's going to possibly take longer for us to do more for My Hero, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I have a lot of stuff planned for that. So if you guys want to see that, you just have to wait. Like, these things don't come easy. Like, it always takes a while for these things to come out because I have to write scenes. Well, first I have to make ideas. Then I got to build the world. Then I write the scenes, write the script, write the lines. Then we have to record all of those. And I like having my seasons done before I release anything for the season. So that means we have to finish every episode for that season. And then I have to make a trailer for it, review all the clips and stuff to make sure everything's correct and fine, put them into a video, make sure that video like runs smoothly, everything is fine, and then I can upload it. And that's a long process. And I have stuff to do in my life. Like, there's also stuff in my life that takes up most of my time. Hell, I even have another channel that I just post the gaming videos. That takes up a lot of my time too. So roleplays are not always on my mind, but roleplays are still a thing that I do behind all that stuff. So that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. I'm sorry this video has been so long, but it's just like, it's stuff I kind of have to share with you guys because I've never had a talk like this on my channel before. So in terms of that, thank everyone for being there, for helping me make this thing possible. Thank you for all the people who have been returning and catching up on every season of The Crafting Dead. Can't wait to do My Hero. Can't wait to release the final season for The Crafting Dead. And yeah, that's all. See you guys, and peace.